Alrighty. Well, yep. Now as the AC comes back on. Oh well. I finally finished my cut testing here on the TS187 Fangtooth with S90V, and super happy to report that I got 730 cuts before I decided to call it. And as I'd said before, I'd basically just been using this top portion here. And while if I do start it down on a sharp portion of the blade, I can still force my way through paper rather easily. Trying to start it there gets me some problems. So there you go. That's basically where I'm at. I got 730 cuts of 3/8 of an inch twisted sisal rope with this little duder with S90V, which is a heck of a lot better than my previous cut test with a TwoSun S90V blade. That being the 128 Dynamo that I got about 300 for. So hey, they've learned how to heat treat this deal. Fantastic. Next up, that I'm probably going to end up doing as I wander farther and farther away from the mic is this guy. This is another recent one. I got them kind of in the same batch, but this is an M390, and I'm curious because I don't know if anybody's actually done cut testing on their M390. And since this one's kind of larger and a little bit more comfortable than the smaller slip joints that I have that are in M390 from them, should be fun. I've also sharpened this guy up at the same time with the same methods, 15 degree WorkSharp angle, polished to absolute perfection, like no effort required whatsoever to go through some paper. So we'll see how this guy stacks up over the next few days. I realize I don't really have, I'll build it up over time, but between my hand threatening to give me a blister right around there and just other factors and whatnot, I'm not just able to sit here and do 700 cuts all at once. But I do stop by a couple times a day and do 50 here, 50 there, and give it a try on some paper. So yeah, next up I'll give a shot to M390. Maybe a little bit of a spoiler, but I absolutely love this knife so far. It's nice carbon fiber handles, and very, very minimal titanium inset liner on there. So this guy really hits that ounce an inch kind of vibe going on, because we got like 3.8 inches and it's right around there for the weight, I think, if I remember right, like 3.8. 3.62 ounces, and it's 3.75 inch blade. So there you go. Yeah, I am super happy that this guy actually performs up to what CPM S90V is actually supposed to deliver, or at least from what other people have seen. Specifically, what kind of prompted me to do this was, obviously Cedrick Ada channel. Took a look at the TS128 Dynamo, and he sharpened it up on the KME, and it didn't feel like S90V to him. And it also it was about 200 something cuts. I don't remember if it was 200 exactly or 220, but yeah, much less performing than his Spyderco in S90V. I don't remember if that was a PM2 or something else, but anyway, he did that and got about 700 cuts out of it. Obviously, he does a 17 degree sharpening on a KME, and I do a little bit different sharpening with the WorkSharp, so it's a little tiny bit more convex, and I do 15 degree for all the uber premium steels like S90V and M390 and M4 and all that sort of stuff. So obviously the cut tests aren't exactly identical. That and 3/8 of an inch is, I think, just slightly under 10 millimeters. So it's not fully apples to apples, but it's very, very close. And this probably doesn't live up quite to Spyderco's heat treat, but this is absolutely acceptable, especially for like the $62 that I got this thing for. Super sweet. Titanium handles. I guess this is shred carbon fiber. Actually looks a lot better in person, especially if you get this guy wet or just like a little drop of oil on there. It's a lot more attractive than I've seen in pictures. But yeah. I've also seen that this guy apparently comes in M390 most of the time. At least those are the most recent listings I've seen for this guy that's gone up on eBay. So that's kind of interesting. But either way, hell yeah, this S90V actually lives up to its name. And for a slip joint that you can get a full 4-finger grip on with having larger hands, it's pretty darn fantastic. Alrighty, well, thanks for giving me a watch, and I'll be back soon with some more reports on how M390 cutting's going. So, thanks for watching, and as always, enjoy yourself the rest of your day, yo.